Piedmont, a beautiful region in northwest Italy, known for their exquisite wine and rich cuisines. But their greatest discovery was the Piedmontese breed of cattle, known for their unique genetics, which naturally help them produce significantly greater muscle mass compared to all other cows. At the same time, muscle fibers remain lean and tender without the need for excessive marbling. Certified Piedmontese is a healthier beef option that doesn't sacrifice flavor or tenderness. Our cattle, which are raised responsibly and carefully on family ranches across the Midwest, are healthier too. They're never given antibiotics, steroids, or hormones. We raise the rare Piedmontese breed through a ranch-to-fork approach that ensures traceability, environmental sustainability, humane animal handling, and responsible resource management at every step. The combination of leanness and tenderness results in a consistently healthy and delicious dining experience for those who won't settle for anything less. Hey, what's up, boys and girls? Man Bear back, and we are here with another episode of Driven. We have something very special planned this week. We are in Omaha, Nebraska, visiting one of my favorite companies I've ever had the opportunity to work with. That is Certified Piedmontese. They are the world's healthiest beef. We're gonna have a great episode. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're even gonna get some good golf in. But first, I wanna introduce to you guys a good friend of mine. His name is Joe. He pretty much takes care of all the online sales and marketing for Piedmontese. He's gonna give us a tour of the facility, and I'm telling you guys, you don't wanna miss this.
Hi, I'm Joe from Certified Piedmontese here, and do a lot with the online sales and marketing aspect of our business. And here we are actually at our corporate campus here in Lincoln, Nebraska, where we have a five-star restaurant, meat market, as well as our corporate office facilities, and I think we're gonna go check it out. So here we are in our Mercado, which is our retail shop that's open 8 to 8 for the local Lincolnites and surrounding area, where we have fresh certified Piedmontese beef in the meat case, as well as a selection of handcrafted deli-style sausages, as well as our line of cured meats. We also offer the local community here a wide variety of ultra-fresh seafood coming from Hawaii. Most notably, that'd be the swordfish, as well as the mahi-mahi and the opa. Some super fresh seafood that we actually get in weekly. It's caught on Tuesday, here on Thursday, and for sale Thursday afternoon. So if it'd be any fresher, it'd probably still be in the water. Especially here in Nebraska, that's a pretty cool thing that we've got here for the community. In addition to what we have in our meat case, we also have a selection of ready-to-eat meals that are actually created and crafted by our world-class chefs at our restaurant, Casa Bovina, which we will head up to next. So here we are in our dining room of Casa Bovina, where we are open 6 days a week for dinner service right now, and we have assembled a world-class talent of chefs, as well as front-of-the-house sommeliers and servers, to really give guests an experience that's second to none, not only here in Nebraska, but all throughout the Midwest, and hopefully here soon, all across the country. So a couple of the spotlights here is gonna be our kitchen, and we're actually gonna be eating in here this evening to give you guys kind of a behind-the-scenes look at the full experience here at Casa Bovina, as well as what all of our chefs can do and really do to treat guests, to give them an experience that they're never gonna forget. So here we are actually on the corporate campus in our business offices where we're actually marketing, selling, and advertising beef both to end consumers at their homes as well as to our network of restaurants, retailers, and wholesalers across the country, where we have sales, marketing. We have our own IT staff to make sure that our website's up and running throughout all hours of the day, as well as our own Lone Creek Cattle Company, which is the live side of the business. We're all housed in a very open, collaborative office space that really promotes forward-thinking growth all throughout all facets of the business. Another really unique thing about our corporate office facility here is the fact that we're actually standing in a LEED certified gold building, which is the highest attainable level from a emission standpoint that a building can achieve. Part of that certification comes with actually giving energy back into the grid. Here, so we have rows of solar panels that are connecting all of our buildings here on campus by one corridor. That's actually creating energy and flowing that and actually powering some of this facility as well. So something that's very unique, and it just really speaks to the sustainability mission from the live side of the business all the way through to the end finished product that delivers to your front door. So here we are actually at the connection corridor where we just saw the solar panels on this roof that we're walking through. And this hallway actually allows us to walk through to all three buildings on our campus without ever having to leave outside. So being here in Nebraska, you know, those really cold February days, or on the flip side, those really, really hot July days, you know, we're able to use this corridor to never actually have to go outside, which is kind of a really selling point for a lot of prospective employees that either are from California or Texas, don't really like that cold. It's a really convenient feature of this campus as well.
All right, Joe, good job, brother. Thank you for that. Thanks for giving us a tour, seeing this amazing facility and how efficient they are, how green they are. It's really inspiring, and hopefully other companies catch on and see what these guys are doing. But with that being said, our first day is coming into an end. We did a lot of filming this morning. We hung out, we got to tour everything, had a lot of fun. We are going to go check out Casa Bovina. It is their world famous restaurant. It had just opened. They had brought in some of the best chefs around the country. This food is absolutely amazing, and they had a special treat for us. They were doing kind of a carnivore theme style spread for us. It was amazing, so much fun. The food, I can't even explain it on TV. You have to be there, you have to try it, and it's at the facility itself. It's pretty amazing. So we're going to enjoy this dinner. Obviously, some of the best steak in the world. We're going to enjoy it, have a lot of fun, even have some drinks and get a good night's rest because we got a big day tomorrow. All right, here we go. Day 2 is underway. You know, yesterday we got to tour the facility, see how things operate. Today we're getting a little bit deeper dive. Obviously, this place is run so efficient and safe. They don't want us going pretty much anywhere we want, but there was one section where we were able to go. We were putting hairnets in, we put the suits on, we put the boots on. We were all geared up, making sure everything is safe and sound. We got to check out how they package some of the meat, which happens to be some of my favorite hamburger meat, and these guys can put out an absolute ton of ground beef. So it was a whole lot of fun seeing the entire process of how they grind it, how they package it, and how they ship it out. Just so incredibly efficient. Everyone in there is so nice. Everyone is on their A game. It's really a pretty cool dynamic to see when you have such a ginormous operation and how smoothly these guys run it. It's really fascinating, and we had a lot of fun doing that. So thank you guys for letting us tour the facility, getting a deeper dive into seeing how you guys package some of the goodies. And with that being said, Shane, one of the owners, he's an amazing guy, tons of fun, a huge fitness fanatical. So what better to have him and Hustle give us a little bit of workout, not to mention probably one of the single nicest gyms I've ever seen, and it just so happens to be on the Piedmontese campus.
All right, we're having an amazing time here on the campus, world class. Not only inside of there where they do all of their production for the meat, but in this gym. I've seen so many gyms, so many different types of equipment, so many different setups. This is one of the most legit setups I've ever seen, and it's kind of in a barn type scenario, or what would you call this?
Yeah, this was a barn. Actually, when we bought this property, it was a barn from when it used to be a farm before we bought it.
Yeah, so you have a barn in the middle of Nebraska with strength and conditioning equipment. Who would have thought? Well, this is Shane. Shane, I'm so excited to be here with you. You're a triathlete. We're gonna get into some workouts here in a second, talk about some different movements. but health and wellness plays a big part in your life. You're a triathlete, you're doing Ironmans. What does this gym mean to you and mean to the company?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it really speaks to the values of our company and to our brand. So I wanted to, do something really nice for our employees to help embody that spirit further within our company.
Nice, and I think leadership is leading from the front. You yourself live a healthy lifestyle. The meat that comes from here is the only meat certified by the Heart Association as something that's healthy for you to eat. The cuts are lean, the cuts are great. Now, how does that leadership continue to exemplify itself in your own workouts? Does it drive you knowing that people look up to you and having that identity within the company?
Yeah, absolutely. Beef is a key component of my diet, and I think, like I said, it really helps, embody the values of our program, and it's critical to my nutrition plan and my training.
Perfect. All right, well, I'm excited to work out, and we're gonna have a bunch of fun. All right, so this is our first exercise. We're talking about the deadlift. Now, this is a movement that kind of bothers most people to even think about doing, but if you're doing it with the trap bar or this variation of the deadlift bar, it actually provides itself a great opportunity to be in a good position. So the first thing I'm gonna have Shane do is, he's gonna grab his hands right here, nice and even in the middle, and as he does that, he's gonna anchor this into position. Now, he's gonna lift his chest up and drop his bottom. As he's there in that start position, he's gonna feel like he's pushing through the ground and pulling through the top of his back at the same time. He's gonna stand, and as he stands, now we have the load, shoulder, hip, knee, heel. He's gonna return back to the ground with a big chest, and then he's gonna do one more rep. And he's gonna bring it back down, and he's gonna go ahead and relax. Why this is important for us to be able to do is, we can do this movement, this is a fairly good load right here, but you can even go lighter and just work repetitions. But pulling something heavy off the floor while being in a good position is gonna help you develop more power in everything you're doing. So whether it's gonna be for a triathlete that's doing an Ironman, whether it's for you in the golf swing, or you just wanna develop overall strength in general, most of the time in life, we'll be picking something up off the ground. This bar provides us the opportunity to do that safely, and it's a way for us not to be in a bad position where we're gonna jeopardize either our back or our health. Movement number 2, very excited about this. This is something people wanna say, hey, calves are genetics, but you know what? Most people just don't like to train them. Shane, on the other hand, this guy trains them. Now, the big thing you wanna look at is on a calf extension, yeah, there's machines and stuff you could use, but not everyone has access to that equipment. You wanna find something to stabilize you. I'm gonna have Shane bring both his feet together, and with 2 feet, what he's gonna do is he's gonna extend up into his toes and the balls of his feet as high as he can. He's gonna get that contraction out of his calves, and he's gonna come right back down. Now, you could do this, go ahead and keep going. You could do this for reps. Just push yourself up, push yourself back down. You can do 3 seconds up, hold the top 3 seconds, 3 seconds down to kind of work both sides of that little time under tension, okay? You could do this with both feet at the same time, and/or if you want to increase its difficulty, you could run those same variations, but you could do it on a single leg. So from there, he's gonna cross one leg over the other, he's gonna go up, and then come back down. Up, and back down. He's gonna switch to the other leg. Why is this important? Well, it's a muscle in our body that usually doesn't get trained. So find opportunities for yourself to get better, find the missing link, find the thing that you have an issue with, and work on it. Like I said, obviously, this guy, no issue with calves. All right, so last movement, push-ups. A lot of people think these hurt your shoulders. They only hurt your shoulders if you're doing it wrong. Take a quick look at your hands. If the thumbs are turned in, there's internal rotation. You want your thumbs almost up, keeping that elbow nice and close. So I'm gonna have Shane go ahead and down in the down position. Go ahead and get all the way down, lay flat on the ground. So he's down in this down position, his hands are in the right spot. All I care about in a push-up is that you push yourself up in the plank position. So he's gonna come up and press, and he's gonna come right back down. He's gonna push up and press, and come right back down. Well, how would I scale this for someone that doesn't have the prerequisite strength to do that? He's gonna keep his knees down, and he can even cross his feet if he wants to make sure that they're not activated. And he's gonna push up in that plank position just from his knees. Push up, and then come back down. He's gonna do one more, push up, and then come back down. Now, the one thing, go ahead and sit up for me. The one thing we were talking about is I don't really care about the descension. That's not something we're really worried about. So if he wants to slow it down, he can. If he wants to just fall to the ground, not advised, but he can. The key is that your push-up is happening in a way in which your body's maintaining its midline. It's holding that proper S curvature in the back. It's holding that position so you stay strong. As you develop the prerequisite strength from your knees to be able to do that and you build in reps, then you should try to do it from the flat position, laying completely flat into extension, pushing up through the toes. That's the push-up. So it was an amazing time, the coolest barn gym I've ever been to in the middle of Nebraska. Shane, thank you so much. I'm excited. We're gonna work out tomorrow at 4 a.m. We're gonna have some fun. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna help put you through a workout, and I will go on a run. I don't know how far, maybe 400 meters, maybe 800. I don't know if I could do your distances, but do you think I can? I don't know.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Oh geez, well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're in Nebraska, home of some of the nicest people in the world. We're here at Arbor Links, which is gonna be part of the Dormy Network. What's cool about the Dormy Network is you get one membership that gives you access to 6 courses, privately owned courses that are nationwide. We're here right now playing. We got in early, we played 18. Beautiful, beautiful course. As we were going through, we were having a lot of fun, hitting some good shots. We found one of the coolest par 4s ever for a risk reward. You've been asking for it, so we're gonna give it to you. Schwabi and Man Bear are gonna go head to head tomorrow on risk reward. Who do you think's gonna take the risk? Well, I'm gonna put my bet on the guy that hits the ball a mile long. And Schwabi, you know, I would say reward. This is a PGA professional, one of the best golf coaches in the country. Let's see how these guys fare, and what a better place to be than here at Arbor Links.
Hustle, thanks for that. Boys and girls, welcome. We're out on this beautiful course. We're gonna start at hole number 5. It's a par 4. It's about 400 yards exactly, but what better to show a risk reward on this hole? As you guys can tell, the further left you aim, the longer you're gonna have to hit it. So this is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna be as risky as it gets. I'm gonna go for the green. It's about a 380 yard carry from right here. Schwabi's gonna be a little more conservative, probably go down the middle, maybe bite a little bit off that corner, but this is what risk reward is all about, and this hole is perfect for it.
Okay, of course I'm not Man Bear, so as Ryan said, he's gonna take as much off as he can on this hole down the left. I'm gonna go a little more center aces over these bunkers on the right-hand edge of these trees at about my distance, 260, 265 carry. This is where I'll go. I took it right down the middle of the fairway.
All right, Schwabi hit a great drive, exactly what he said. You know, when you're as good as him, you can kind of do that. But it's Man Bear's time, baby. This is 379 yards. I'm taking the full risk and hopefully get paid with a good reward driving this green. Here we go. Oh, look at that, Schwabi. I don't know, I can't tell from here, but that might be 10, 20 feet.
Okay, I've hit the middle of the fairway. As I said, knowing your yardage off the tee is really important. I'm 128 away from the flag. I'm gonna take my line just a little left of the flag here, work on hitting a great shot. About 20 feet.
All right, boys and girls, risk reward paid off, baby. I hit a great drive. I thought I drove the green. I'm a little bit short, but a perfect drive, risk paid off. You can see Schwabi's ball right here. He got me, but on his second shot. Isn't that right, Schwabi? But anyway, Schwabi hit a great shot. He's got that for birdie, but I got this for eagle. So let's see what we can do, baby. Man Bear's hungry for some eagles. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. Easy birdie. I mean, come on, all day. All right, tap in birdie, wrist or sword. Let's see what Schwabi's got.
Okay, I'm about 20 feet. Man Bear took his risk, made his tap in birdie putt. I'm gonna try to do my best to match him. Couldn't quite get him there. Little tap in par putt. So playing that hole, I basically took the safer risk, took bogey out of play, tried to stay with Man Bear. He makes birdie, I make par. All in all, a good hole.
I'm gonna be honest, that was one of my favorite risk reward holes that we've ever done on the show. Thank you, Schwabi, for being a part of that. Schwabi actually came with us during the week. Had so much fun, giving him opportunity to see what we're doing on a daily basis. But that was a great hole. Such an amazing golf course. Probably the single best greens I've ever played, or at least top 3. So you guys got to check it out, the Dormy Network. Thank you guys so much for having us between the Piedmontese campus and the Dormy Network, staying at this golf course. Just too much fun. You guys have been great. Thank you for inviting Team Driven to come down and get the full experience of Certified Piedmontese and their sister companies. We had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was one of the funnest I've ever actually got to make for you guys. And until the next episode, on behalf of Team Driven, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to see you on the next episode of Driven.
I'm driven. I'm driven.